I am excited that Pinnaker Chevrolet celebrated our 40th anniversary serving the Ozarks. Growing up in the dealership, I watched my dad cultivate relationships with his customers. I am proud that my brother Tad and I continue that side by side with my dad. We still work by the values he started in 1979, to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Hashtag Casasa. Hashtag Mid-Missouri Bank.
What you doing?
Taking a Casasa selfie.
Casasa selfie?
Yeah, when I get Casasa cash back at Missouri Bank, I take a Mid-Mo Casasa selfie.
You do take a lot of selfies.
Right. When I get cash back for lunch break debit card swipes, Mid-Mo Casasa selfie. When I get cash back for weekend debit card swipes,
let me guess, Mid-Mo Casasa selfie?
Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Visit midmobank.com, member FDIC.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. David Brazil alongside Coach Tim Brown as we get set for the semifinals of the Blue and Gold Tournament, and the Tigers take on Kickapoo. Kickapoo, the number 1 seed, Republic, the number 4. And your first 2 games have gone pretty well. Are you happy with the way the team has played and happy with the effort?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we came out ready to play both games, and anytime you're able to jump out to a lead in games and be able to go to your bench and get guys reps and rest some guys throughout the game, it always sets you up nicely for a tournament like this.
We were talking before we started recording, and you always get upsets in a tournament like this, and you've got small schools beating big schools, but it seems like this year everybody is just right there even with each other.
Yeah, you know, it's for the longest time before all the area schools kind of blew up, you know, you saw more of those upsets from the smaller schools, and then the COC schools kind of outgrew some of those small big school rivalries, but that's what makes this tournament so special. And there's a lot of good basketball teams in Southwest Missouri every year, but I think there's a lot of parity across the board. We've seen that with Class 2 has fared really well in this tournament, And there's a lot of good basketball teams across the board, but Class 2 is there's going to be a grind for those guys beating up on each other when it comes postseason time.
You've got Kickapoo tonight, and they're the 1 seed, as I mentioned, and a team obviously you're familiar with. Lost to them in the sectionals in a close one last year. Is the sectional loss last year, is that something that the guys are still thinking about this year, or has a new group moved on?
I think it's always next play, but I know there's a lot of guys with a lot of pride in that locker room that didn't like the way that last one ended last year, and we talk about all the time. Anytime you get a chance to play another good program, we feel like we've got a good program, and play another good program, you kind of put all chips on the table and hook it up and see which one can be better that night. And so I know our guys will be excited for the moment, the opportunity to compete against a good program that we respect and see where our program stacks up with theirs.
What have you seen out of Kickapoo in the tournament and then earlier in the season that you expect to see tonight?
Yeah, they're very similar to the team that they were last year. They're very guard dominant. They have one of the best guards in the state of Missouri, and Anton Brookshire, and he's a phenomenal player, really good with the ball in his hands, and everything kind of goes through him and runs through him, and they got some really good athletes and good shooters sprinkled in there. So they're a very balanced team with a really good player, and we're going to have to do a good job of sticking to our game plan and staying down in a stance and doing a good job of challenging their perimeter jump shots and keeping them out of the lane and off the foul line, and then doing a good job offensively at making them guard us.
Where do you feel like you maybe have an advantage or something you can press on them?
Obviously, in a game like this, things that we always talk about is we feel like we're at our best whenever we're doing things defensively to bother teams and getting stops and rebounds and then making teams grind. They're a very explosive team that can put a lot of points on the board really fast, and we feel like we try to be efficient and execute and take our time, and feel like if we can do that tonight and stay with it, we can hopefully take a little of their energy out of it and try to keep them from staying engaged in those possessions, and that's kind of where we get our energy when we're able to execute those possessions.
All right, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save. Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's. Welcome back to JQH Arena, where the Tigers are getting set to take on Kickapoo in the Gold Division semifinals. Had a thriller right before this one as Rogersville edged out Nixa by 1 point at the buzzer. Nixa had the lead. Rogersville had the length of the floor to go with about 2.5 seconds left. They lobbed it up the court. The ball went out of bounds with less than a second left. Had a couple of timeouts, and Rogersville came in, managed to somehow get somebody open for a little lob under the bucket, and they snuck it over the front iron as time expired, and Rogersville advances to the championship, where they will face Hartville, who upset Willard earlier today. So Hartville wins and Rogersville wins, and it's a bad day for the COC so far, but the Tigers will see if they can turn it around here as they face Kickapoo tonight. Already heard Coach Tim Brown talk about the guard-heavy lineup of Kickapoo. Anton Brookshire, the 6'2 junior, their leading scorer and kind of makes everything go. Micah McIntyre, a 6'3 senior. Elijah Bridgers, a senior at 6 foot. And Cameron Liggins, a 6'2 junior. Joined in the starting lineup by 6'5 senior Kerry Reagan. And 8 seniors on this roster for Kickapoo. So it's an experienced group with a lot of blue and gold experience going back. Tigers are 3-2, and they've got in the starting lineup point guard Race Looney, shooting guard Drew McMillan, Will Berry, Tucker Thomas, and Joe Rexroth, who returned to the starting lineup earlier in the tournament. He actually returned to the starting lineup last night in the win over Fair Grove after coming off the bench for the first time since being injured in the opener against Mountain Grove. And the Tigers won both of those games handily. We're going to take a quick break and be back with the tip-off of this blue and gold semifinal after this on Republic Tiger Sports. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive has been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspection, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
So the other morning, my little girl woke up crying.
Hello, nightmare.
No, actually, it was an earache.
Hello, emergency room.
No, not the ER. Heavens, no.
Hello, waiting room.
Not this time.
Hello.
Save my spot.
From Cox Health.
I just went online, picked one of the urgent care walk-in clinics really close by, and they saved my spot in line.
That's health care on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Just about set to go here as the Tigers meet Kickapoo with a spot in the championship game on the line. This is the first of two semifinals in the Gold Division. It'll be Ozark against Greenwood in the second semifinal coming after this. Tucker Thomas to tip it off, and Kickapoo controls. Reagan Tips it to Micah McIntyre. And now Bridgers will drill it up, and Chiefs will start in the half court. Up the lane, a little scoop shot is no good. Missed, and Thomas with the rebound as Liggins tried to take it to the rack, the 6'2 junior. And Looney brings it across half court for the Tigers. And now a baseline drive by Will Berry. Left it short on the layup. Ends up on the ground, and the other way goes Anton Brookshire, Kickapoo. Brookshire tries to get around Looney and pulls it back. Just underway here in the semifinals. In the corner, Bridgers pulls it out on the dribble with the right hand. Now left hand around a screen. Takes it baseline and scoops it up and in off the glass. Bridgers has two, and it is 2-0. Down at the other end, Thomas called for the foul. .6:43 to go in the first quarter. Kickapoo a 2-point lead. Tigers trying to get back in the championship game after losing the semifinal last year in the blue and gold. Brookshire pulls up. Off the back iron, no good, but the rebound to Liggins. He follows, can't get it to go, and Thomas with the rebound. Tim Brown told the amusing story last year that after the Tigers lost the semifinal, they didn't realize there was a third-place game. They had so much success in recent years in the blue and gold tournament. They thought you were done if you lost the semifinal. Didn't realize they'd have to come back the next day, and a nice reverse layup at the other end by Drew McMillan, who puts the Tigers on the board, and we are tied 2-2. Bridgers working on McMillan now. Top of the key, a three is up, and it rattles around and goes in. McIntyre's three is good. And it's a 5-2 lead for the Chiefs. Looney to Rexroth between the circles. Now to Thomas. Thomas dribbles a couple of times, picks up the dribble, has to get rid of it, goes to Rexroth. Now to Barry on the wing. Thomas on the baseline, and Looney pulls up inside the arc, left short on the jumper, and a rebound to Brookshire. He's got one-on-one with McMillan. He's going to take it all the way in, lay it up and in. And a timeout called by Tim Brown. It's 7-2 Chiefs. We'll take a timeout as well and be back with more. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tigers Sports. Parents and grandparents, it's not too late to make great memories with your high school students before they head off for college. One way to do that is the gift of travel. Republic Travel Advisor Crystal Hicks has helped lots of families make those memories, and she's standing by to help you too. Just drop her a line, crystal@southwesttravel.biz, and let her do the planning for you. And all without additional fees. That's Southwest Travel Advisor Crystal Hicks in Republic. Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee and delicious desserts. It's a place where you can settle in with friends and enjoy a peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee, 545 East Elm Street in Republic. Back to action. Tigers with the ball. And we've got a foul away from the ball on the Tigers. Let's see who that goes against. Will Berry called for the foul. Let's see if we can see it here. I don't know, didn't do much, but enough to draw the whistle. And so Kickapoo has it back, leading by 5. Brookshire guarded by Looney. Takes it to the top of the key. Hands it off and gets it right back. Pull-up jumper is no good, and a rebound to Rexroth, who looks to run. Gets it out across half court and turns around and hands it to McMillan. Now to Tucker Thomas. Thomas a couple of times, jump stop in the lane, top of the key to Looney. A three is no good. Barry with the board, on the ground once, back out to Rexroth. Now to Looney, another three. Left it short. McMillan with a rebound. Now to Rexroth. Shot fake to to McMillan, a long three, no good. They missed 3 times down and couldn't get it. Good offensive board work, but couldn't get the conversion. And now Brookshire fires it in the corner to Bridgers, whose three is good. And just like that, it's a 10-2 lead for the Chiefs. 3:55 left to go in the first. Our first quarter scoreboard sponsor is Absolute Roofing. Thanks to Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing for their longtime support of Republic Tiger Sports. Looney has it on the right wing, ball above the head, skip pass across court to Rexroad. Now to Barry, to Thomas, pull-up jumper just inside the arc, can't get it to go, and another rebound to Kickapoo. Long outlet pass, and now to Brookshire. Anton Brookshire throws it on the wing to Liggins. He's going to put up a three. Couldn't get it to go. McMillan with a board. Looks to run. 3-on-2 down the middle of the lane. Bounce pass to Thomas off the glass. No good. Liz still on the bucket for the Tigers, but he's fouled and will go to the line. Kerry Reagan commits his first foul. And Thomas to the line, trying to cut into a 10-2 lead for Kickapoo. First one good. And one more on the way for Tucker Thomas as he makes it 10-3. Next one good. Nate Wolford will check in. And I presume he's checking in for Thomas as he waited for him to shoot the free throw. Yes. So Thomas with 2 points has a seat on the bench, and Nate Wolford into the game for the Tigers. Wolford and the other starting four. Wolford had started in place of Rexroad when Rexroad was injured. And he's the first off the bench here tonight. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter and an early lead for the Chiefs. Brookshire around a pick, fires it to Elmquist, who puts up a three and hits it. Cross Elmquist hits the three, and it's 13-4 Kickapoo. And the Chiefs come out hot, and the Tigers come out cold, and that's the difference. A 9-point lead early for the Chiefs. Wolford fires it to McMillan in the lane. Nice pass across the lane to a cutting Will Berry. He puts it up and in. And Berry has two, and it's 13-6 Chiefs. Brookshire lost the handle momentarily. It's up in the air. Looney grabs it out of the air. Looks to run, fires it to Wolford. On the ground once, slipped and lost his footing and traveled. Got the shot to go in, but didn't count because he took the extra step. You can see he tried to plant, and his feet just went out from under him. Looney grabs it here. Fires it up to Wolford, and the plant foot just slipped at the end, and he couldn't quite hold on. That closer look at the action brought to you by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. 2:12 left to go in the first. It's 13-6 Kickapoo here in the early going. Brookshire waits for a pick from Zach McInnes. Now throws it back behind his head to McIntyre, who drives the lane. Double pump, up and in. Foul called on Republic. They say they got him on the arm. He went in among the defenders. And Rexroad called for the foul. Tried to block the shot with his right hand there. First one is good. And McIntyre has four, and it's an 8-point lead for Kickapoo, 14-6. One more coming. Missed it, hit the front iron, then the backboard and fell off. Rexroad with the board. Here come the Tigers, under 2 to go in the first quarter, trailing by 8, 14-6. McMillan has it stolen away, tried to throw it to Rexroad, and a dunk at the other end by Anton Brookshire makes it a 10-point lead, 16-6. Just didn't see Brookshire there, and Brookshire jumped in front of the pass and went uncontested to the bucket. Looney looks inside, dribbles a couple of times, stop and go, spins in the lane, floats it up, missed the shot, and a rebound saved inbounds, but Barry has it and is fouled on his way to the basket. They say they got him on the arm, so a lot going on there. Let's take a look at it again. Spin by Looney, and good hustle here by Barry to grab it. Elmquist commits the foul, and Barry was fouled before he took the shot. So the Tigers throw it in, and they have it stolen away again. This time it was Looney, and a layup by Brookshire. 6 points for Brookshire, and Tim Brown wants a timeout. It's 18-6 Kickapoo, and this one getting out of hand. Tim Brown will try to stop the bleeding. We'll take a break and be back with more. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Tigers with the ball, and the lead is 12 for Kickapoo, 18-6. Barry throws it up top to Rexroth, gives it up to Looney. Looney dribbles into the lane and then passes to Rexroth. Jump stop to Looney on the arc. Three is up and no good. We've got a foul in the battle for the rebound, I think. Looks like it's going to be against Kickapoo. McKinnis committed the foul there. 6'3" junior. Now we've got another foul.
Number 25, Carson Noel, with his first personal.
Carson Noel commits the foul. 38 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's been all Kickapoo. 18-6 lead for the Chiefs. And a foul against the Chiefs again. That's 3 times in a row they've been whistled for a foul away from the ball. That one against Bridgers. Kickapoo, or rather Looney, lobs it down to Barry, then back up top to Rexroth. Left-handed jumper is no good. Barry, good work on the boards. Puts it back up and in. Will Barry having a nice first quarter. He's got 4, and it's down to 10, 18-8 with 15 seconds left. Kickapoo will likely hold it for one shot here. Chiefs have dominated this first quarter. Anton Brookshire working on Looney. Down to 1 second left. He's not going to, well, he isn't going to get it off, and it's off the back iron, no good. And Looney shuts down the shot here as the quarter ends. Let's watch it again. Brookshire tried to get loose. Looney, the pick didn't materialize, stayed with him, almost took it away, and ended up forcing a bad shot by Brookshire, and had a little something to say after it was over. Into the first, it's 18-8. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Eddie Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. And they're also home to the Mid-Missouri Bank Retmo Football Show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Tigers with the ball first in the second quarter, and Looney is going to take the shot and miss it from the right side of the lane, and Kickapoo with the ball back, leading by 10. With 7:24 left to go in the first. Chiefs playing like a number 1 seed. Republic playing like not even a number 4 seed right now. They have struggled early on, haven't hit their shots. Good defense that time down, though, and they get the rebound. Nice bounce pass to Thomas from Drew McMillan. And Thomas has 4 points. (18-10) the score. Kickapoo led 18-8 at the end of the first quarter. They lob it into Reagan, puts it off the glass, rolls around and goes. First points of the night for Reagan. Brookshire, the leading scorer in the first quarter, with 6. And it's 20-10, Kickapoo. Thomas to Barry. Hands it off to McMillan. McMillan gets around one man, throws it to Looney. Almost threw it beyond his reach. Looney reached back and grabbed it. 6:19 left in the second quarter. Thomas, jump stop. Skip pass to Looney. To the free throw line. Fires it to Thomas on the baseline. Shot fake. Reverse layup is no good. May have been partially blocked. Ball on the floor. Will Berry goes flying, and a timeout called by Kickapoo as they had possession. 6:04 left to go in the second quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Berry Patch Preschool and Daycare is excited to announce they're expanding to a brand new building on the corner of 174 and Hines. They accept children ages 0 to 12, teach preschool curriculum with hands-on learning and extracurricular activities like the library, the zoo, or Stretch and Grow. Give them a call for your preschool needs at 732-7761. Berry Patch Preschool, an experienced and trusted daycare in Republic.
Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean year-round with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Kickapoo with the ball. 6:01 left to go in the second. And a commanding 10-point lead here early on. 4 points for Will Berry. 4 for Thomas and 2 for McMillan so far in the game for the Tigers. Brookshire pulls up from 3, left it short on the fadeaway. Not a good shot for Brookshire. And Askew into the game, all the way up court to Rexroth. Double pump off the glass, can't get it to go. Nothing falling for the Tigers here in the early going. And we've got a call of carrying the ball against Brookshire. Tigers cannot buy a bucket here early. Crosstown, good luck to the Lady Tigers as they are taking it on Ozark in the pink and white semifinal. And we hope to get some updates throughout the night from there as the game is going on. Hopefully the Tigers can turn it around here and both teams could be playing for a championship tomorrow night. Thomas in the lane, can't get it to go. Tipped out to McMillan. Second chance for the Tigers. Throws it to Askew from the arc. And he drains it. Alante Askew. 3 points for Askew. And he cuts it to 7, 20-13. Maybe that's the Tigers going here. Reagan to Liggins, cutting to the basket, who lays it up over the front iron. And it's a 9-point lead for Kickapoo again. McMillan down the lane. Bounce pass to Berry. Has it rejected. Reagan went up and swatted it. And now an interception by Rexroth. Saved it back in, but right to Liggins. Good play by Rexroth, but didn't really have many options. Just had to kind of throw it back in. And now Brookshire hits the 3. They left a little bit of space, and he took advantage. And it's back to 12, 25-13. Chiefs with the lead with 4:11 left to go in the half. Askew ball above the head to McMillan. And a shot no good by the Tigers. Back the other way.
travel call against Elijah Bridgers. Brookshire has 9 to lead all scorers. Barry has a seat on the bench after a good start to this game for him. 5 on the floor for the Tigers are Rexroth, Looney, McMillan, Thomas, and Alante Askew. Looney directs traffic with the left hand as he dribbled with the right. Has Askew on the wing and throws it to him. Thomas sets a pick for Looney. He drives baseline, throws it in the corner to Rexroth. Now up to McMillan. Passed up a 3 and throws it to Askew. Now back to McMillan, then a corner to Rexroth. Left-handed jumper is no good. Long. Saved in the far corner by Askew. And he throws it back up and resets to Looney. Looney jump stop in the lane. Floater, no good. Looney having problems with his shooting tonight. Usually he's money from about 10 to 15 feet. And now we've got a turnover by Cross Elmquist. I think maybe he stepped back onto the sideline. And the ball goes back to the Tigers, trailing by 12, 25-13. Kickapoo led 18-8 after 1. And they've outscored the Tigers 7-5 here in the second quarter. Under 3 to go in the first half. Rexroth lobs it to Looney, and he is fouled by Elmquist.
Chief number 2, Cross Elmquist, is second.
See, Looney goes inside here. Rexroth tries to throw it to him, and Elmquist fouled him, grabbed onto him as he tipped the pass away. Second foul on Elmquist, and the Tigers inbounded. Tigers have gotten good looks. They just haven't made their shots, and a kind of a crazy shot put up by McMillan. He's fouled on the way to the bucket, and will shoot a couple of free throws. McInnes' second foul, the 6'3 junior. 7th team foul, 2 free throws coming up for Drew McMillan. McMillan only 1 field goal so far. Hits the free throw. And it's 25-14. Liggins back in for the Chiefs. Next one is good. Lead down to 10, 25-15. You know, Republic gets a couple of stops and hits a couple of shots, and maybe things start to look a little different. They've got to do both of those things, and we've got a foul, a moving screen, I believe, called on Reagan. Chiefs getting in a little bit of foul trouble here. 2 on Reagan, 2 on McInnes, 2 on Elmquist, and Harrison Denig for Kickapoo. Denig, a 6'5 freshman. Looney on the dribble, couldn't get around Brookshire, and they pass it around the perimeter. McMillan to Rexroth around a pick from Thomas, had it tipped away and stolen away by Carson Noel. Here come the Chiefs. Brookshire cross half court, works on Looney, and backs it out on the dribble. 2 minutes exactly left to go in the half. Baseline drive, lost out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Republic. Carson Noel tried to drive the baseline and lost the handle. It flew up out of bounds, and the 6'2 sophomore commits the turnover. Noel has a seat on the bench. McIntyre and Bridgers in at guard for the Chiefs now, along with Brookshire. Looney to McMillan. Shot fake, drives baseline, floater no good, and a rebound to the Chiefs. They hand it off to Brookshire, and up court they come with 1.5 minutes left to go in the half. Right around Looney, and put it up and in. Nice move by Anton Brookshire. He's got 11, and it is 27-15 Chiefs. for the most part, the Tigers haven't played that badly on defense. They just haven't been able to score. Askew open from the arc, and he drained another one. Alante Askew keeping the Tigers in the game. 2 threes for Askew in the quarter, and it's down to 9, 27-18. We take Askew out of the equation, and this is pretty lopsided. 47 seconds left in the half, and the Chiefs may hold it for one. Down to 31 seconds. The winner of this one advances to the championship game on Monday night, and that'll be Ozark or Greenwood. Those two teams play after this. It'll be Hartville against Rogersville in the Blue Division championship game. 8 seconds left. Brookshire crosses over on Looney, fires on the wing. A three by Bridgers is good. Bridgers hits the three. He's got 8. And we go to the halftime break with a 12-point lead for the Chiefs. It's 30-18. We'll take a break, see if the Tigers can get things figured out at halftime, and be back with our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. After this, you're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Agents Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols are longtime Republic residents. They understand the community and they understand what you need from a realtor when you're buying or selling a new home. Search Facebook for Lori and Elizabeth at Reese Nichols and see how they're getting Republic families the keys to their new home. Hines Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
This is Abby Pinniger Rose. I may not have been excited to hit the big 4-0, but I am excited that Pinniger Chevrolet celebrated our 40th anniversary serving the Ozarks. Growing up in the dealership, I watched my dad cultivate relationships with his customers. I am proud my brother Tad and I continue that side by side with my dad. We still work by the values he started in 1979, to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Mid-Missouri Bank is proud to support Republic Athletics. Bank better with Mid-Missouri Bank at our Republic location. Or on the go with our free mobile apps and easy online banking. Even get your Tiger Athletics Mid-Missouri Bank debit card with no wait at any of our 14 locations. Mid-Missouri Bank. Live, work, play, bank. And of course, go Tigers! Missouri Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save. Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. Welcome back to the semifinals, the Blue and Gold tournament. Not a good start for the Tigers. They are trailing at halftime, 30-18. At the end of the first quarter, it was 18-8. Kickapoo grabbed the early lead. And then in the second quarter, the Chiefs outscored Republic 12-10. And so it is 30-18 here at the halftime mark of the blue and gold semifinals. I'm joined by camera operator tonight, Tim Barnes, usually the statistician on the football broadcasts. And I don't know if you could hear me, you were on camera, but the Tigers haven't played especially badly on defense. 30 points isn't a horrible showing against a pretty good Chiefs offense, but just haven't been able to do anything offensively even when they've gotten good looks.
Yeah, I thought Brookshire is a problem on offense and defense, but even with his scoring and his defensive problems, Republic would be in the game if they hit some of those open shots. They had good looks, they just weren't falling.
Brookshire had 11 points in the first half, 8 points for Elijah Bridgers, and that was a killer at the end, hitting the three. Tigers had it down to single digits, and then Bridgers knocked down the three as time expired in the second quarter. 3 points for Cross Elmquist, 2 for Cameron Liggins, and 2 for Kerry Reagan. So the bulk of the scoring, 19 of the 30 points by Brookshire and Bridgers, the two of the guards in that guard-heavy lineup. For the Tigers, Alante Askew came off the bench, didn't have a lot of playing time, but shows what the offense was like in the first half, that he's the leading scorer. Knocked down 2 3-pointers and has 6 points. 4 for McMillan, only 1 field goal, and that a 2-pointer after he had 7 3-pointers last night against Fair Grove. 4 points for Will Berry and 4 points for Tucker Thomas. So only 18 points in the first half for the Tigers. I thought Will Berry had a nice first half when he was in there, active on the boards and had a couple of buckets.
Yeah, a couple of good offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Tigers will need to get more out of their main scoring sources in that second half. Looney held scoreless. Of course, he's the point guard, but has been scoring more this season than he did last, as they've needed him to. And McMillan, after having a season-high 25 last night and the 7 3-pointers I mentioned, held to 4 points in the first half. And so if he doesn't get going, it might be a long second half for the Tigers. The game before this was a thriller as the Rogersville Wildcats beat Nixa, and we saw it unfold. It looked like Nixa had the game in hand, I thought, but let it slip away, let the ball go out of bounds first of all, and there were about 2.5 seconds left, and Rogersville threw it up court trying to get the winning basket. It went out of bounds, and we were talking as we saw it happen. Sure seemed like 2.5 seconds went off the clock during the time that, from the time it was touched to the time the whistle blew.
Yeah, it was thrown up towards the basket. Someone touched it, then it rolled away and then out of bounds. And yeah, it seemed like an awful long 2.3 seconds, and still 0.6 seconds left on the clock. And you knew they were going to throw it up around the rim. Everyone did, and they did, and they pulled it off. Credit to Rogersville.
Yeah, I said, you know, Jay Osborne probably said 10 times in that huddle during the timeout, whatever you do, don't let them get open by the bucket. But they did, and they put it in. It reminded me really of a game against Nixa that Republic had a few years ago at Nixa, where they lobbed it in, and Trevor Fisher had set up a play to get it to Trayden Rackley. Rackley got the same look, but he left it short. There was a little bit more time, and Caleb Singley went up and tipped it in at the buzzer. That was an overtime game and a thriller at Nixa. One of the most exciting games I think I've covered in the 10 years I've been doing this. And Rogersville had one of those tonight and made it count. So Rogersville goes to the championship of the Blue Division, where they will face Hartville. Hartville upset the top seed Willard earlier tonight, and that'll be a good one on Monday. And the Tigers trying to turn things around in the second half to advance the championship game. Otherwise, they will be in the third place game on Monday as the tournament takes a day off for Sunday tomorrow. A couple minutes left as the teams warm up, and we'll be back in action. We're going to take a break on our Gold Medal Gyms Time show and be back with more after this timeout. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tigers Sports.
I'm Carol Lafferty, Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop by soon and let me know how I can help you with all your banking needs.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
So the other morning, my little girl woke up crying.
Hello, nightmare.
No, actually, it was an earache.
Hello, emergency room.
No, not the ER. Heavens no.
Hello, waiting room.
Not this time.
Hello.
Save my spot.
From Cox Health.
I just went online, picked one of the urgent care walk-in clinics really close by, and they saved my spot in line.
That's healthcare on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. Kickapoo gets the ball to start the second half, leading by 12, 30-18. And lost the handle and ended up in Barry's hands, and the Tigers get it back. So Republic's defense gets a stop on the first possession. Let's see if they can start moving in the right direction, trailing by 12. McMillan passed up a three, now throws it to Rexroad on the wing. Now to Thomas, to Looney. They fire around the perimeter to Barry, and now to Looney. Pulls up inside the arc and backs it out on the dribble. Tigers being patient on this possession. They lob it across to Looney. Gives up the three, looks inside, throws it to Rexroad to McMillan. Crosses it over on the dribble. Back to Looney. Good defense by Kickapoo on this position. McMillan left open, bounces it to Barry, scoops it up and in. And Will Barry has 6. The lead down to 10, 30-20. They had it down to 9 momentarily just before half, and now the ball knocked away, but picked back up and in by Kerry Reagan. He's got 4. Almost had the steal, did McMillan, and ended up back in the hands of Kickapoo, and they put it up and in. Back to a 12-point lead. Rexroad dribbles it once, throws it to McMillan, goes around his man across the lane. A little jumper on the baseline from about 8 feet is good by Thomas. Thomas has 6, and the Tigers have converted their first 2 possessions offensively, so that's a good sign. If the defense can continue to play like it did, maybe they can close the gap. But an open 3 is good. Cameron Liggins knocked it down and leads the biggest of the night at 35-22. Offense has played well, but has also given up baskets on every trip for the Chiefs in this half. Republic trying to free McMillan with a double screen, couldn't get him. And now they hand it off to Looney. Thomas on the baseline. Guarded by Reagan, pulls up. Jumper is good, floated it in. Nice start to the half by Tucker Thomas. Down to 11, 35-24. Looney ends up on the ground, no whistle. And the possession continues for the Chiefs. Quiet night here as it's not a very close game right now, and a little floater by Brookshire up and in. He's got 13 now, and it's 37-24, 13-point lead. McMillan, pass across the lane to Barry on the ground, and we've got a timeout. Nope, we got a foul called against Kickapoo. So Barry ended up on the ground, and Bridgers jumped on top of him. I think we're too late to see the replay. Yeah, you can see the aftermath. Gave him a little shove there at the end, and you can see the official came in and had words with Micah McIntyre. That Better Look at the Action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health is committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Lob up top to Looney. So replay, we didn't catch the actual play, but we did see the aftermath that I didn't catch in real time. Pull-up jumper off the glass, no good by Looney, and a foul committed by Barry as he reached up, tried to grab the ball, and got an arm instead. And it'll go back to Kickapoo with a 13-point lead. 4:49 left to go in the third. Report from the Lady Tigers game. It is 16-13 Ozark after one quarter. Ozark banked one in at the end of the quarter to take the 3-point lead after one. Here it has been all Kickapoo, 37-24, just about midway through the third quarter. Brookshire guarded by Looney. And McIntyre standing there waiting to set a pick. Instead, Brookshire goes the other way. And a foul called against Race Looney. First foul on Looney, second team foul of the half on the Tigers. Will Barry is going to have a seat on the bench. And Alante Askew checks in. Brookshire throws it behind him to McIntyre. McIntyre gives it up to Brookshire. Shot fake, goes around Looney, floats it up, rattle around, wouldn't go. Rebound by Zach McInnes. And the follow is good by McInnes. First points of the night for Zach McInnes. And it is a 15-point lead for the Chiefs, 39-24. Looney, jump stop, rolled around and wouldn't go. Probably a quicker shot than Tim Brown wanted there, and Looney couldn't get it to fall. Kickapoo has it back, leading by 15. Baseline dribble by Brookshire, tried to lob it to McInnes. McInnes didn't know it was coming, and Republic ended up with it. No look pass to Askew, missed the layup. Follow is good. Askew followed his own shot. He's got 8. And it's 39-26. 3 minutes exactly left to go in the third quarter. Bounce pass down on the block to McInnes. May have gotten away with an extra step working on Thomas. But he's got 4 and the lead's back to 15, 41-26. Lady Tigers now leading by 3, 19-16, with 4:59 left in the second quarter. And another steal by Brookshire. Brookshire takes it all the way in, lays it up. He's got 15, and this one getting out of hand in a hurry. 17-point lead for the Chiefs. Tim Brown wants a timeout. He's got Wolford and Carson Neff waiting to check in, and he'll call the timeout and talk things over with his team. 2:11 left to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive has been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust, and with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Lante Askew with another three and continues to play well. But Brookshire answers at the other end. Askew has 11 points. But Brookshire's bucket makes it 45-29, and now a miss at the other end by the Tigers. Kickapoo has it back, 1:27 left here in the third quarter. In the corner, a three by Liggins is no good. Looney with the rebound. Or rather, McMillan with the rebound, and he is bumped by Cross Elmquist on the way up court. Three fouls on Elmquist.
Number 4, Kerry Reagan. Number 5, Micah McIntyre. Both in for Kickapoo.
Tigers will throw it in from the sideline. Wolford to Looney, ball above the head. To Neff, back to Looney. Looney dribbles three times. Tried to cut it up the lane, got cut off, now throws it to Askew, then to Neff, and around the perimeter to McMillan. Boy, Liggins has done a number on McMillan tonight. Askew open from three again, and he missed that one, but got his own rebound again. Around the defender, fires it out to Looney, pulls up from the free throw line. Jumper rattle around, it wouldn't go. And the lid's still on the basket for Looney. He hasn't scored tonight. Has had good looks, but can't get them to fall. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and it's 45-29. Down to 20 seconds left. Kickapoo will hold it for one shot here. Down to 10. And Brookshire missed the shot. Follow is up and goes in with 1 second left. Reagan with the follow. He's got 6. And it is 47-29, an 18-point lead for the Chiefs after three quarters. We go to the fourth, and we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
It might be too soon for you to think about spring break plans, but it's not too late for someone else to be thinking about it for you. If you're too busy to plan, email travel advisor Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel and let her take the planning off your plate. Whether you want mountains, beaches, or something in between, she can get you there, and she knows the best places and rates to make your memories extra special.
Fourth quarter underway. Tigers trailing 18, 47-29. Have not been able to get things going offensively. Wolford jump stop. Gives it up to Neff on a skip pass. And now down the lane, and McMillan is fouled hard as he went to the bucket. Reagan commits his fourth. Two free throws coming up for Drew McMillan. McMillan held without a three tonight, has only 4 points, 2 of them at the free throw line. And one of the officials tying his shoelaces. 7:34 left to go in the game. Our fourth quarter scoreboard sponsor is Absolute Roofing. Thanks to Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing for their longtime support of Republic Tiger Sports. McMillan made them both. He's got 6. It's 47-31. And almost stolen away by Wolford. Instead, the Chiefs and Liggins take it up court. Liggins dribbles through the defense. And now down the lane, and we've got a whistle and a foul charge called against Micah McIntyre. McIntyre went up, and Thomas was camped out there in the lane, or rather Wolford camped out in the lane and took the charge. And you watch the replay, you can see it might have been a little Oscar-worthy performance. We're in Oscar season by Wolford. He started to fall a little bit early, but drew the foul, so a good play by Wolford. And back the other way we go. That extra replay, that better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Tigers in the half court, trailing by 16 with 6:49 left to go. Wolford to Looney. Looney gives it up to McMillan. Shot fake, steps in, 15-footer is no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by Askew as he jumped up and tried to get it. Rexroad is going to check in, and Neff will check out for the Tigers. Halftime score from the pink and white semifinals. Ozark with a 1-point lead, 25-24. 3 fouls on Cayman Beckemeyer. A little foul trouble for the Lady Tigers at the halftime mark. But they are in the game over there, and this one has gotten out of hand. 47-31, a 16-point lead with just over 6 left. As Kickapoo has pretty much controlled the game from the start. All the way up the lane, and we've got a blocking foul this time against the Tigers, and a chance for a 3-point play for Elijah Bridgers. He's got 10 points. Wolford tried to do the same thing that time, but got whistled for the foul. 14 fouls on Republic. 2 team fouls on Republic. 3 rather, and 4 on the Chiefs. They got so many scoreboards in JQH that I have a hard time finding what I'm looking for. Wolford pulls up, cut off, has to give it up to Rexroad. Tried to post up inside, couldn't get an opening. Rexroad looking to lob it to Wolford. Dribbles a couple of times, tries to work around his man, fires it to Looney up top. Another good defensive stand by the Chiefs. Askew, baseline jumper is no good, and tipped out of bounds as a couple of Chiefs got their hands on it. McIntyre and Liggins both grabbed at it, and it went out of bounds. So the Tigers catch a break with 5:28 left, trailing by 19, 50-31. Tucker Thomas is going to check in,
And Nate Wolford will check out. Bounce pass to a cutting Rexroad. He's bumped and he hits the layup. And it's 50-33 and a chance for a three-point play for Joe Rexroad. First points of the night for Rexroad. Bridgers commits his third personal. And Rexroad with a chance for a three-point play. 11 points for Askew leads the Tigers, 8 for Tucker Thomas, and 6 for Will Berry. And Rexroad now has 3, 6 for Drew McMillan, and no points for Race Looney tonight. $16-point lead, 50-34 with 5:11 left to go in the game. Looney comes out to guard Brookshire with 5 minutes exactly left. And I think we're going to get a travel. Yep. Travel on Brookshire. He thought he was fouled, but we'll watch the replay. Took a little hop and a skip and a jump before he shot. Picks it up and then took the extra step. He did draw contact, but he'd already walked by the time the contact happened. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Askew with 4:28 left in the game. Looney down the lane has his pocket picked by Brookshire. And Brookshire is going to take it all the way in, but get fouled by Alante Askew. So you'll see Looney didn't notice. I think Brookshire was kind of sloughing off his man Askew and reached back and grabbed the ball away. And a foul down at the other end. Kickapoo in no hurry, leading by 16 with just a little over 4 left in the game now. Brookshire is going to back it out on the dribble and make Looney come out and guard him. And a blocked shot. Thomas knocked it away as Kerry Reagan went to the bucket. And the rebound to the Tigers. Outlet pass to Looney. Under 4 to go in the game. Mitch McHenry, the coach for the Chiefs, says a scoop shot by McMillan is blocked, but he's fouled on the way in. McHenry graduated from Republic. Last night's opponent, coached by Fairgrove. Cale Ramsey coaches Fairgrove, so 2 nights in a row, a testament to the strength of the basketball program at Republic over the years, that 2 nights in a row at the Blue and Gold Tournament, Republic graduates have been on the other sideline coaching the opponent. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well with 3:43 left to go in the game. 50-34 Kickapoo. Back with more after this.
Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee and delicious desserts. It's a place where you can settle in with friends and enjoy a peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee, 545 East Elm Street in Republic. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports.
McMillan hits the first. He's got 7 points now. And one more free throw coming, and he left that one short. Rebound to Kickapoo. So it's a 15-point lead for the Chiefs with 3:39 left. Tigers will start being more aggressive on defense and will start rushing it up court as they do here after the miss. McMillan, stop and go dribble, spins at the free throw line, dishes to Rexroad. A long three is no good. A roll around wouldn't go. That would have made it at least interesting and cut it to 12, but still a 15-point lead as Kickapoo gets the board. Between the defenders goes Brookshire, fires it on the wing. Layup is no good at the other end by McKennis, and a rebound to the Tigers. 3 minutes exactly left. Looney down the lane, scoops it off the glass too hard, followed by Thomas, and he's going to get an opportunity for a three-point play. I wondered whether they were going to call Thomas for the foul there, but you can see Looney go down the lane, miss the shot, and Thomas there to follow, and gets fouled. So good play by Thomas. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center, committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. 2:56 left, and missed the free throw. So had a chance to cut it down to 12, couldn't do it. It's 50-37. Lob pass up court to Cross Elmquist, goes around Rexroad, cut off, and has it tipped away on the pass, ends up in the hands of Looney. Double pump, couldn't get the layup to go, and he missed another one. Looney is struggling from the floor tonight. One of those nights for Race Looney. And he's been good at times this year, but tonight is not one of those nights for him. Floater in the lane, no good. Thomas with the board. 2:19 left. Tigers rush it up court again. McMillan bumped, and a foul on the floor called against Kickapoo. 2:13 remaining in the game. Liggins commits his second personal, 8th team foul, and McMillan goes to the line. Barry checks back in. And Thomas checks out. First one good by McMillan. Next one no good, but McMillan gets his own rebound and somehow stays on his feet, lays it up, rolls around and goes. So McMillan cuts it to 10, 50-40 with 2 minutes left. Not out of the realm of possibility at least now. Tigers flying all over the court defensively. They're going to eventually need to foul, I would think. Brookshire, a little dipsy-doodle, couldn't get it to go. A rebound is saved in bounds by Kickapoo, then out off of Kickapoo, back to the Tigers. 1:38 left. Boy, a three on this trip would really raise everyone's blood pressure in the arena. 50-40. And a cutting Rexroad takes the pass from Looney. And it's 50-42. Rexroad has 5. 1:20 left in the game. And Askew fouls Liggins as Liggins was driving up the sideline. 1:18 left. That's only 5 team fouls. So one more to give before Kickapoo starts shooting. Looney goes for the steal, and you might as well go for the steal and try to pick it without committing the foul. Looney falls down, or rather, that was Looney that fell down and tripped. And now Askew's going to foul with 1:02 left. He fouls Micah McIntyre. Oliver Welch will check in for the Tigers. Askew commits his third. Will Barry will check out. Tigers are going to double team Brookshire, try and keep the ball out of his hands, and then try and foul somebody else. And a foul down on the baseline against Reagan. Tigers did a good job of double teaming and got Reagan at the free throw line instead of Brookshire. 7 team fouls now, and so going to the line will be Kerry Reagan with 53.6 remaining. 8-point lead. It was 18 just a minute ago. And the Tigers have gotten it back down. I think 18 is as high as it went. Free throw is good by Kerry Reagan. He's got 7. 51-42. Mitch McHenry has his Chiefs back out off the lane. So the Tigers on a miss will get the rebound, and they do. Rexroth gives it to McMillan, and up the floor they come, trailing by 9. 3-possession game with 49 seconds left. Looney spins, pulls up, missed the shot. Ball is tipped around, and McMillan tracks it down. Somehow got it back. He pulls up and missed the shot. And now a rebound by the Chiefs. And Brookshire has it in the backcourt, and he's going to hang on to it and be fouled by Rexroth. That might have been the last hope for the Tigers. They had a couple of cracks at it. Couldn't get it to go. And the shooting woes continued right down through the last minute of the game. So we walk to the other end, and Brookshire will shoot. Free throw no good. Tigers still barely alive. There is a pulse. 21 seconds left, though. They're going to have to hurry a lot faster than this. McMillan is going to pull up, and a foul called against the Chiefs. So 17 and a half left, and McMillan will shoot free throws. 9-point lead. Well, at this point, if they would manage to pull it out, it would be a game that would live on in blue and gold lore forever. They had a chance on the last possession to get it down under 9, and then this would have been real interesting. Free throw is good by McMillan. They've made it respectable at least. Looked like it was going to be a 20, 25-point win for Kickapoo a couple of minutes ago. Tigers have clawed their way back. And McMillan's 2 free throws cut it down to 7, 51-44. They throw it into Brookshire. He's double-teamed in the backcourt. And what do we have? A timeout called by Mitch McHenry. So McHenry wisely let a few seconds run off and then called a timeout with 12 seconds remaining. We'll take a quick break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Eddie Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. And they're also home to the Mid-Missouri Bank Retmo Football Show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Here's a touchdown for your family. 9 seconds left. And a foul committed by Askew with 6.7 remaining. Tigers tried to deny the inbound, couldn't do it. Askew commits his 4th. Bridgers to shoot free throws. He's got 10 and make it 11. One more coming for Bridgers, and it's good. And that's going to do it. 53-44. McMillan pulls up for a long 3. It doesn't go. And Kickapoo advances to the championship game. The Tigers lose in the semifinals of the blue and gold for the 2nd consecutive year, and they will play for 3rd place on Monday.
Republic will play in the third place game, also here at JQH. A game slated for a 5:30 start. Their opponents will be determined.
So we are going to take a break. We'll be back with a scoring wrap-up and wrap up our broadcast after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Berry Patch Preschool and Daycare is excited to announce they're expanding to a brand new building on the corner of 174 and Hines. They accept children ages 0 to 12, teach preschool curriculum with hands-on learning and extracurricular activities like the library, the zoo, or Stretch and Grow. Give them a call for your preschool needs at 732-7761. Berry Patch Preschool, an experienced and trusted daycare in Republic.
Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean year-round with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Agents Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols are longtime Republic residents. They understand the community and they understand what you need from a realtor when you're buying or selling a new home. Search Facebook for Lori and Elizabeth at Reese Nichols and see how they're getting Republic families the keys to their new home. Back on the Chris Yoakum State Farm postgame show as the Tigers fall in the Gold Division semifinals, 53-44 the final. Lost by 9. That's really deceptively close. It was not that close of a game for most of the night. It was 18-8 Kickapoo by the end of the first quarter. The Chiefs led 30-18 after the first half, and the Tigers closed the gap. Had a chance to get it down to 7, but couldn't do it. And fall tonight to the Chiefs, 53-44, and they will play for third place against the loser of this other semifinal coming up. It's Greenwood against Ozark. Talking to Tim Barnes before the broadcast, Greenwood has never won its own tournament, and they are in a good position to do so the next couple of years. Got a good team and got some players back, and it should be a good one here tonight in the second semifinal. At last report, the Lady Tigers in their semifinal were trailing Ozark by the score of 25-24. And if they win tonight and play for a championship, I'll broadcast that game from the Pink and White tournament at the O'Reilly Family Event Center tomorrow night. But we'll wait to see what happens over there. And good luck to the Lady Tigers in the second half. Scoring tonight for Kickapoo, they were led by Anton Brookshire with 17 points, 12 for Elijah Bridgers, 7 for Kerry Reagan, 5 for Cameron Liggins, 4 for Zach McInnes, and 3 for Cross Elmquist. For Republic, McMillan ended up with 12. He struggled throughout the night, but hit a bunch of free throws in the fourth quarter and ends up as the Tigers' leading scorer with 12 points. 11 points for Alante Askew, who had a good night. Will Berry also with a good night. He had 6. And Tucker Thomas had 10. So 3 players in double figures for the Tigers. That normally is a good sign, but not tonight. As 12 for McMillan, 11 for Alante Askew, and 10 for Thomas. But it wasn't enough. Kickapoo gets the win and advances to the championship game. Once again, the final here tonight. Kickapoo 53,
Republic 44. Thanks for watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.